Hello everyone, Sunset Duck 2, welcome to another mod overview, this time on Stack Extender. A mod that simply adds in the ability for custom stack sizes to exist, which you can change in a config file, which we'll get to at the end. There's an option for the default stack sizes and smaller ones, such as snowballs or ender pearls being possible. There's no water bucket or lava bucket sort of support, and I assume like single item stuff, like maybe tools and otherwise as well, except they do have MBT and durability, so maybe that won't happen, but you know, single use ones that probably don't have durability are the ones that may come later compared to just, you know, expanding eggs and snowballs and ender pearls, which are typically 16 to 64, which is maybe what you want to use it for, but is currently what's available. So as we can test, of course, we can tell with buckets, we can now go to 64 instead of 16. Water buckets, we can't stack them, of course, so we can't do anything there. Oops, second one, so we can't do that. Ender pearls, we can obviously cheat those in with that size. Eggs, snowballs, and obviously anything else that applies to that. I can't think of many others that are 16, I forget, but that's what you can do, or have access to automatically. We'll check mod menu and see if we have the ability to change the config here. I don't know if that's the case. We cannot, so we do have to go actually to the file. So obviously if you want to do that, you can just go to whatever your .minecraft is, like so. So if you have your .minecraft folder location pretty clear, you got config, and then you've got stack extender there. Or if you want to do it a different way, you can via options, resource pack, open pack, and then go up one, and you'll see config. I'd probably recommend this one more for those who don't know exactly where the file location is. So yeah, either way, stack extender. So we've got the thing there, and you've obviously got the small stack, which is for your ender pearls and eggs and all that sort of stuff. And you've got typical stack size, which is, I assume, for changing your other ones, like your blocks, your other items that already are 64, but you can change to whatever you want. So we'll just test, say, a 128, and we'll change that, and we'll go to, say, maybe a 256 on the small stack size, and we'll see. Now I'm just going to completely close the game and then reload it, because I just want to make sure that it works properly, instead of just a slash reload where it may not recognize it. Assumptions, of course, I don't know, but we'll find out. So just wait for this to load up, and we'll find out if that is the case. And I don't think I have many mods that add too many things in here. No, I don't have many that add that many more blocks, or there's something else. It should be fine. Should load fairly quick. The only thing that would stop me is the generation one. So I'll have to avoid that. So we'll just get through this real quick. And obviously I know the next stuff is not the most interesting, but it shouldn't be too long. Should immediately go straight into the world. Hopefully. And a moment now, we should be good. And there. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. So if we try and spawn in some things now, if we just go snowballs, for example, failed to give items. Failed to give items, apparently. Interesting. So does that mean 64 is the limit? Let's see. Give me an egg, failed to give me. If we just go, say, a block, failed to give. Alright. So shift clicking doesn't work. So my guess is that 64 is probably the highest stack size, and you're going to want to go to something a bit smaller. Let's see. We'll go with like 63 or something, just to see a different one on what the config applies, of course. We're going to do like a 48 or something, that'll do. And obviously I'll do this off camera, because it'll be constant, pretty much what you've already seen, and, you know, loading is obviously not interesting. Okay, and back, and we can now test by right-clicking, and we've got, obviously, 48 there. I don't know why the 31's there, something else I was testing. So it's just a leftover that's appeared in my inventory, and that's why that's that way. Slash clear just in case, yep. So that's just the one. right click and... Oh, so maybe it does keep giving you the typical 16 then? It's not like it's trying to achieve 60... Oh, no, 63. Ah, that's right, yeah, because I did ask it to do that, didn't I? But then also the typical size is 48? Yeah, that's what I said too, isn't it? Because the typical size is 48, but 63 is for small. Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. I should have realized that, because it's like, that's what I was asking for, so yeah. So that's why that's doing that. Then we'll go Ender Pearls, yep, and if we get Ender Eyes, that's all 48s. We can't stack it any higher at all. We can separate them, we can do whatever we want, but we can't do anything else but that. So if you want to change stack sizes to be either smaller, to probably, you know, add more challenge or something, or increase in the case of something like eggs, snowballs, ender pearls, etc., then you can do that. And then obviously the bucket support will come later, and you can obviously stack multiple buckets that way, instead of having like a mod that adds a tank just to empty the fluid and, you know, not have like tons of buckets in your inventory taking up space. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Thanks so much for watching, and goodbye.